So, I told you to have the right mindset, and I told you to focus. And when you do that, you're ready to use the active memory techniques. And the first technique that we're going to learn is called the link method. And what is the link method? Well, it is connecting pieces of information together in a good and strong way. It's one of the most basic ways that we create all memories. So how does it work? Here you see two images. It's a giraffe and a beehive. They don't have anything to do with each other. The idea is that we're going to remember that these two pieces belong together. And how do we do that? Well, the thing is that making a fun story makes things easier to remember. So, try to make a funny story between these two, okay? The second thing is connect as many of your senses as you can. How does it feel? How does it taste? Does it smell? Etc. The more of the senses we use, the better it is. And spice it up with these, with making it exaggerated, animated, etc. Remember that inside your brain, no one knows what is going on. I mean, you can let your imagination free. So nothing is right or wrong. The idea is just that when you see one of the images, you will automatically get the second. So make it fun, see it in 3D, etc. So we have the giraffe, the beehive. Imagine the giraffe sticking in his head in the beehive, and inside he sees all the bees having music, etc. And oh, it's like completely different from what you expected. You hear the bees. Here you have a spider and a weight. And you know spiders are very strong, so the spider is training with the weight, and you can see that you can hear the ground shaking every time the weights fall down. Here we have a crab and a screw, and you see the crab trying to screw on the screws on it, and you hear. You see a snake, and the snake had a little bit of too much of wine, so it's not going on a straight way. You see the superhero, he's spreading out fish. You see him throwing away all the fishes, you feel the fish smell, and you say, oh, superhero that smells fish, what is this? 20% of what we eat every day are consumed by the brain. And that is a lot of energy, considering that the brain only consists of about 1.5% of our body weight. The brain consists of 100 billion brain cells. And what happens throughout your lives is that when you create new memories, the brain cells connect to each other. And what we do as memory masters is that we do good and strong connections immediately so that we remember the information much longer. Now, the brain is fully matured at around the age of 25. So, since I started my memory training when I was 26, 27, it means that this is nothing that I was born with. It's purely by using these techniques that I remember better. So, if we use the link method right, you will see that the information is still in your brain. When I show you the crab, you will probably think of something more, right? When I show you the superhero, you know, he was doing something, right? I'm not going to tell you what, but probably your brain will just find the answer. And if you do the link method right, when you see the one image, the thing is that the brain contributes with the second, without you having to even think about it. It goes very, very easy. See? And this is the link method working. And as you can see, I don't even really have to show you the answer, because you probably found all of them just because you used the link method correctly. The brain, as I said, consists of about 100 billion brain cells, and what happens is that these brain cells continue to make connections throughout our life, and the connection between brain cells is actually what is memories. So using the link method, we can make good connections right away, and that is what memory masters are very, very good at, and that is what you need to practice. Now, later in this course, I'm going to show you how to play Zogai Memogym, which is an app I have created, where you can train this link method and other things. So I would recommend you to download the app now and have a look at the game called Pair Play, where you can practice the link method by playing memory with completely different cards. There's no similar cards. So download it and practice, and later on we will use the app even more for better and tougher training. So good luck.